Hello everyone, it is me, Mission C, and we are back from where we left it off in our last video. Now today is the real thing, and we're going to be turning this village from this into this. I hope you like this video, and let's jump into it. The first thing I want to do is I want to put a slab on top of every house to make the roofs a bit pointier, because to me I just think that makes it a little more aesthetically pleasing. Give me a minute to do that. And there we go. So I've sorted out all these houses with more pointed roofs, as you can see on most of these. Now there is one house here that I do think doesn't look very good with this blocky roof, so I'm also going to fix that. Also, whilst I'm doing this, good news, I said in my I Hate COVID video that I have COVID. But I have now this morning tested negative, so that is good news for me at least. Actually not bad. So, should I add more pointed roof or should I just add some slabs? Actually, that roof looks massive. I think I need to take this bit out. I'll be back in a sec once I've perfected it. Maybe? I'm not sure. Yes, I like that. So, let's have a look at the whole village. So let's see. My pillar of glass, my viewing pillar of glass. Yes, I like that. Now, the farms. Let's go have a look at these farms. Well, for one, we can actually add some fencing around it. Or at least up until one side. Ooh, how did that happen? Okay, I'm liking this. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these designs. I think... yes. Now to replicate that for every single farm. Fences don't seem to stick to composters. Didn't know that. I'd say that works, like down there, or over there, or there. I'd say that looks really good. Wait a second. Why is my hand gone? And that's weird. Why is the spyglass floating? Doesn't matter. Now, I wave shot that. These, I don't think these are very effective. Let's give them something. Yes, something a bit more effective at mob proofing. How about we go for a different coloured fence? Dark oak. In fact, I think I'm going to use a design I've used before. Using, hoppers. Yes, this was how it was, and then redstone lamps, daylight detectors. Where are daylight detectors? Sometimes I'm really blind in this menu and I just can't see the thing I'm looking for. And then finally, iron trapdoors. Yes, I like that. So, now to do the same again for every other lamp. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it very vanilla? No. Does it look good? I would say yes, it does. So I've done a bit of off-camera work, and so yeah, there's not many noticeably straight away changes, but if you take a look, I've replaced the animal pens which were made of fences with cobblestone walls and also spruce fence gates. And also I've blocked off paths like this that have a steep drop because I don't trust villagers to save themselves or try not to fall down. I've also made the paths easier to move along by putting slabs around so that you just walk up them like stairs. And what else have I done? Oh yes, I've added lanterns to every single house. I've improved the steps going up to each house. I've improved all the pathways, and I've also, in the centre here, added an emerald block for the villagers to worship, since they love emeralds so much. Another less noticeable feature is I've taken out all the mossy cobblestone. I find it's a bit of a Marmite thing. You either love it or you hate it, and I hate it. Anything else I should mention that I've added? I don't think there's anything else that I've added. Ooh. Need to sort this out. So, oak fence, hopper, light thingy. There are a lot of things that go into these lights. I sometimes forget how much that in normal Minecraft this would all be quite expensive in normal Minecraft. That's why I use creative mode. So anything else? No. That's all the updates I've got so far, but there is one thing that I want to change. The chimneys. I want to take out this, lift this up, and maybe a bit lower down actually. And this is probably quite a famous chimney design, but I'm going to use it. Oh, that's not very good. Have any of these gone the right way? One of them went the right way. Well, that's helpful. Not. And last one. There we go. I think that looks much better, and I'm going to replicate that for a number of houses, not just these two that already have them, but I think it'd be quite a nice effect to have like a chimney on a couple of houses. I think it'd be quite a nice effect. So, but I also want it to make a bit of sense. So, no, not this one. believe there's a blast furnace house somewhere. Is it this one? No, not that one. Give me a sec whilst I find it. Here we are, I found one of them, and well, it makes sense that, oh, it already has one. Oh crikey, I'm going mad. But yeah, why do these villagers keep on leaving the door open? I really don't understand villagers. I'd say this brewing house would look good with one. Yeah. I'd say that's too high. I'll be back once again once I've converted some of the houses to have smoke and chimneys. I've added some chimneys, and now, well, it doesn't really work from afar because, well, when you're out of range, the smoke turns off. But like here, for instance, it's a very good effect, and I really like it. Now, there's two more things I want to add to this village, and that is, one, individuality to the interior of every house. So each house looks a bit different on the inside, or at least certain houses are special. And the second thing is a wall. Yes, one big, very big perimeter wall around the village. And I think the best place to have the entrance would be here. It's the path furthest from the village, so that's why I quite like it. So yeah, we're going to have a massive wall around the entire village. This is going to take some time, but first let's work on some designs inside for the houses. So this is like one of the standard 3x3 spaces of the village, of a villager. And first thing, add a nicer roof. So at least they can have a nice-ish roof over their head. Yeah, that looks quite good. So I'll replicate that in every building. Now they haven't actually got much in here, so I'm thinking each village should have a chest. Each house should have a chest. And instead of a piece of stairs, a crafting table. Once again, bit expensive, but quite cool. Oh, another thing, no torches. I'm going to replace all the torches with lanterns. And another thing I want to do is I want to use chains as so it's like hanging. So it's a bit more fancy. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to do. And yes, chains. So perhaps I'll take out this center block. No. Oh. And then either like this or no, like this. Yes. So each village house is going to be a bit like this. Okay. Let me just do that. Right, so I've done all of those kind of houses. Now, let's sort out these ones with 2 doors. Lighting. What should we do about lighting? Because we don't really want torches, because that's a bit bland. Unless I did like 2 lanterns there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let me fix the roof first. That doesn't look right. Okay. So every house is not going to be vanilla Minecraft. Needs a crafting table. Possibly move the bed up. And have the crafting table put there. And have a double chest here instead. Should I have a double chest there? Oh. That you didn't see anything. Yeah, double chest. Take away these torches. Then, by the way, these aren't my final designs. These are just sort of ideas. So, would that work? Yes. Yes, that would. Now, is there anything else I can add to this place? Otherwise, it's a bit boring. I suppose I could add... I don't know what I could add. Ah, I know. I will add their favourite emerald. This is so silly. Okay, well, there are less of these kinds of houses in the village, so I won't be too long. Ha! That's a pointless window. Just see dirt. Okay, now that that's done, I think we can move on to something else. So I saw over here that there's one of these places. I thought it's probably not very good to have them stand on grass whilst they're doing their work. So I'm going to replace it with smooth stone. If you're wondering why I'm not using smooth stone slabs, oh sorry Roger. So I saw this and thought it might be better to have them stand on a proper block. So I'm going to fill this in with smooth stone. And if you're wondering why I'm using smooth stone and not the slabs, it's because they're easier to place. Now there's a second one right over here, and I'm going to do the same. Now there's 2 of these in the village as well, and now let's see what's on the inside. So there's an area down here, there's a crafting table, and there's a barrel, the fisherman thing. Don't really think there's much we can improve with this place, apart from maybe the roof. We could do it with... I think stripped oak logs would look quite good up here. Yep. So, let's see. How does this look? Yeah, this looks pretty good. Then add a lantern. As you can probably tell, I really like lanterns. So, yeah. I'd say that pretty much the most we can do for these places. The brewing house. Now, when I think of potions, I think of magical and mystical. But this doesn't really give off the magical or mystical vibe. So, I'm going to improve that by first improving the floor. I mean, when you're brewing potions, would you have a wooden floor? Don't answer that. Yes, that looks a lot better. And yes, I've got 3 doors. How have I got 3 doors? Doesn't matter. So let's add the door back in. So, also when brewing, I personally wouldn't have a bunch of seats. So that doesn't work, it doesn't even connect. So I thought that this place was brewing potions. So when I think of potions, I think of magic. So I've hopefully given this a more magical feel. So to start off with, we've got a little thing of campfires, just because it looks nice. And then candles. Now you'll see a big theme of candles through the building. So, as we come inside, you're first greeted with the brewing stand on top of a jukebox and all these candles floating about in some chests. And here is the magic music of the gods. And you'll see what I mean. It's actually Lena Ray on the other side. And in my opinion, this is the best music in Minecraft. I'll continue the tour, shall I? So, as you come round here, you've got a magical bloom fire what was it for again? Oh yes, to sacrifice things to the gods. And here I thought I'd use a nice window pattern of a brewing stand, which I thought would make a nice little effect. And yeah, I definitely think this place now has a very magical feel to it. And if I hadn't already said, I also added an extension to this thing, keeping in time with the whole village style building. Now, over here, once I make it day again, I have set off a little area just around here, and I want to do something. And I want to set up a work area. So what I mean by that is, so you know how all the villagers have different jobs and everything? Well, I thought I could have a station for each job. So I'm just going to pretend that that zombie didn't drop potatoes. So I was thinking I would have, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but in villages they sometimes have these sort of like these stalls with woolen roofs with yellow and white wool. Well, I'm planning to replicate that kind of thing, but with every single job possible. It's going to take a while. Let me just find out what the actual blocks are. And I've found them. No thanks to my Mojang Minecraft Annual 2021 book. And they are the cartography table, the fletching table, the smithing table, the blast furnace, the smoker, the barrel, the cauldron, the lectern, the brewing stand, the grindstone, the loom, there's a lot, the stone cutter, and the composter. So as I'm making this, I will put signs in front of each thing to explain what they do. So let's make this thing. And I have finished that. So as you can see, I've got every single job listed with every single crafting thing that the villagers can use. So the next thing to do is spawn some in. Am I going to regret this? Nah, I'm not going to regret this. The idea is that each thing then gets a villager, and also the village gets a lot more populated. To be honest, I only think there's this guy left, and a few farmers, and you've thrown around some potatoes. Okay, I think I should kill those. Let me just do a bit of village maintenance, shall we say. Now that this is complete, there is only one thing left really to do. A wall. Yes, so I have made a wall. I've gone for this kind of design, mixing in oak stairs, cobblestone, cobbled deep slate, and chiselled stone bricks, iron bars, and cobbled deep slate stairs. So, guess now I need to build it. This is going to take a while, especially if I'm replicating this design around the entire village. This is a bigger job than I thought. Whilst I'm here, I want to tell you that next week you won't see any videos from me. Now this is because next week I'm going on holiday, so I won't be able to take any videos. So yeah, I'm going to spend a bit of quality time with on holiday, yeah, and hopefully it's going to be really nice. So you won't see me for a few weeks as well, because it's the half term and I want to relax. But once I get back, I'll get to planning my next video, I promise. This is going well so far. I like it. This is definitely going to be a good wall. I hope. Maybe not safe from creeper explosions, but creepers don't tend to really explode unless there's a player nearby. It's kind of dawning on me that how big of a wall this is going to be. I'll be back in a few hours. I think here a grate like the one we've got over here by the entrance would work well with like a little opening for boats. Yeah, I think that would work, like across here, and then it goes round the corner. Well, actually no, it continues straight on, maybe goes round one way, then comes all the way round here, and then does the same when it gets to over here, another grate, or fence, or whatever it is, and then it will continue round. Well, I'll get on and do that then. And so that's that grate. And down here I've got, precisely for that reason, a defensive cage to stop any drowned from, let's say, murdering the villagers. I couldn't think of anything better there. Yeah, I'm happy with this. There is one thing though I would like to do. A lantern. I don't know why, but I seem to be obsessed with lanterns. Or at least in Minecraft anyway. Yeah. No lightning striking this village, that's for sure. I'll continue wall building then. And finally, after a lot of work, we have finally finished this build. This took so long to make, you wouldn't believe it. It took me something like 5 hours to build. But I suppose I should give you a little tour. So first, underneath me is one of the main gates with the guardsman Golem, GG. And he's typing away at his little computer. And there's no way in from this side. Sorry villagers, you're trapped in there forever and ever. So as we go round, you'll notice that there is a lot of lightning rods, that's what they're called. And then when we get to here, we come to the first water gate, where only really a boat can get through because of the half slab. Then, as we continue round, we meet Guardsman Golem's brother. Golem the Guardsman. Your brother is feeling very well. He has recovered from his illness. Round here, we've got another water gate. And then the rest of it is just one massive wall. So, let's see what the villagers make of this. Mr. Villager, do you like your new home? That's yes in villager. Well, if you made it this far in the video, remember to leave a like. And if you enjoyed this video, then remember to subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed this. It took a lot of my time, and I'll catch you later, folks. Have a great day.